Hello everybody, Hopecaster here, and I am back with some more FraggleCraft. In the last episode I screwed around with farming. Let me go there. Did whatever that is. Doot. Got some more deliveries. Brandon. Do that right now. Can do that right now. And I can do that right now. Cool. So, I just got some stuff, I guess. Oh, wait, no, I needed level 5. Guess we wait for those to do. I'm so close to, once these are done. Wait, do I have 4? I don't. But it's, excuse me. Getting close to farming, no, blacksmith level 17, where I can finally do something with these magnium ingots. Which is gonna be awesome, because I kinda sorta need. I've had these for like a week or two. And just. There's that guy. There's that guy, and there's that guy. So, now that we're done with that, got a 40. But, as you can see, 83%. And I got 7 minutes on these. And I've got a good amount of money in SIGs. We were having a the chat was having a bit of, I don't know if it was an argument or a discussion over, because someone named Michu010, if you can see them in the tab there, they're under Mole 7689. They wanted to know the price from, like, Prestige 25-ish to 140. And obviously, since we can only, since we can only see, okay, since we can only see 5 prestiges, ascensions ahead from where we are now, it's not that easy, cause A, addition, and B, there's no, as far as I can tell, there's no real pattern. 11.3. That one's 11.8. 12.1. So it's like, it's weird. I can see some pattern. I was talking about the change between each one, by the way. But I'm gonna see if I can get on an alt and figure all that out, because I'm pretty sure they're like only Ascension 0 or 1. So it's gonna be a project, a bit of a project anyway. Because not only I gotta get them ranked up, I gotta get their pick all on par. I've gotta do a lot, pretty much. Because like when I started back up, like Ascension 6, I had all this stuff already. I had the Aphrodite pick. I had my multipliers and stuff like that. Greed. I was all set going into this one. I had fly as well. It's like I had fly and auto cell, so I was wicked set. All from like Ascension crates or something like that. But yeah. New start, you don't have that. You gotta rely on loot crates. And it's difficult starting out, because I don't have my rank multiplier, obviously, because it's a different account. I don't have the good pick. And it's like, I want to do everything on my own on there. No help from this one at all. Because it's like, it feels like cheating. And I'm pretty sure it is. Because it's like boosting. But, yeah. I just gotta get everything all set up there. And I'll start that project. In fact, first of all, /warp block. Oh, what? Cool. Block shot. Is that running? That's running. Cool. I can make signs. Okay. So I can make signs for all the stuff. So I'm all set there. It costs like $1 million per stack, though. It's like, it doesn't seem like much. Especially to me, because I'm making like 2.2 million per cell. But it's like $1 million is still a lot. In terms of like how the economy, I guess. I don't know I have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's like $1 million isn't that much, but it still feels like a lot, I guess. Because you're working with the millions, like, pretty much your entire time in here. You don't really get into billions until, like, Ascension 70s, like in the 70s. And, like, so it's a pretty small-ish economy. I say small-ish because there's, in fact, Michu is one of those people that have just been, like, saving money, because they got 3.3 billion at 21. They've just been saving money to, like, do it all at once. I want to do that, which is kind of what I'm doing now. I don't know why I'm saving money. I'm just too I'm too lazy to spend it, I guess. But it's like, I want to do that whole, like, many at a time approach. But at the same time, it's like, I want to do it one at a time so I don't miss anything. But after a certain point, I think I'm going to have to do it many at a time. Because I'm close to Ascension 50 mine. I'm like 6 away. I could probably rank up like 4 times. Maybe 3. But, I don't know. Because okay. Let me take a sec. It takes a bit to get the money to rank up. Like, to me, not as long as I thought it would. Because, like, 2.2 million per cell. Then you gotta get, like, 250 million. That's, like, 125 cells. But at the same time, if you have a good pick, and you can sell pretty reliably or quickly. Like, if you don't have auto sell, what I used to do is I'd always type sell, and then, like, I'd up arrow it into the chat. Like, the instant I saw the message, your inventory's full. So I'm pretty good on that if I don't have auto sell. I can make do with that. But it's like with auto sell, it makes everything a lot easier because you can just keep mining and like not stop. And another thing, no, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do that alt thing, see all the prices, because I'm gonna put them all in a notepad, and I'm gonna add them all together as I go, so I don't have to string up like 100 different numbers in a calculator and get like an unreliable answer. So, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. But, I don't have much to talk about. Right. So There's been all these open houses for high schools, right? You got like 4 of them. One of the open houses was like Friday or something. I forgot it last minute, so we didn't go. The first one, didn't even know it happened at all. And the one I want to go to now is in like an hour from recording this. Except, like, I got drumming at 6:30. And it starts at 6. And it's like, oh my god, I just want to go to one. Like, at least one. It's ridiculous. Because it's like, everything's happening today. I don't understand it. There is, like, we had the spelling bee stuff. I'm in the school spelling bee at the moment. Got in on this one. Rhododendron. And school spelling bees should be tomorrow if we don't have a snow day. And it's like, I'm nervous because we haven't had a spelling bee since like 6th grade. And when I did get in it, it was me and 2 8th graders, and the word I got out on was proprietary. So I'm scared because, like, this year I know more. I know, like, the only words I have trouble on are words like this, where you got a soft C, force, at the end of force, with a CE, but then you put a bull at the end, because you normally drop the E, so it should be like this, but it's like this instead. And I hate those words because I can never get them right. Because it's like, I think I got the rule down. Like I said, soft E with a bull, you keep the E. Or soft C with a bull, you keep the E. But at the same time, it's like, there may just be that one word that, like, doesn't follow that quote-unquote rule. And that's what I'm scared about, because it's like, I don't know that too well. The other one, I can't remember what it, like, if you have a word that ends in lent right there, chances are, like, 9 times out of 10, it's going to end in ENT instead of ANT. In fact, a friend, when we were in the qualifiers, got out on succulent, because they spelled it with an A instead of an E. And it's like, it sucks. Because it's like, you know how to spell it. And they get it wrong, and it's like, no. Because it's like, it feels easy to you, but it's not. And that's what I hate. Because it's like, I expect everybody to know how to spell it, when they really don't. Which is like a jerk move on my part. But it's like, it's just part of my nature, I guess. I don't know. But even then, that's still a jerk move on my part, because, like, many people can't memorize the rules of English like you could. Because, like, after a while, I found patterns with how stuff was spelled. Like, for example, stuff with a bull. I found that more often than not, people are intimidated by words with a lot of parts to them. Like, oh, hang on. Like, for example, this word, inconceivable. Basically, what you gotta do, gotta break it down into parts called morphemes, the tiniest parts. You got this one, conceive, is one part of the word. A bull is the other part. In is another. So it's got 3 morphemes in total. If you can just figure out, like, this is one of the things with a bull as well. This one doesn't have the E. This one does. So it's like, eh. And it's like another one, if you're watching this and you're doing a spelling bee, keep this word in mind. Chauffeur. I think my spelling of that's varied over it was like this at first, and then it was this, then this, and now I looked it up during math, and it's this. Keep that one in mind, chauffeur. That one's probably the hardest. And what was I talking about? Right, morphemes. If you can get, cause like to me, English is like a puzzle language. You put words, and you have these little tiny parts that can add more meaning. You just add them on. They have like the same spelling every time. You just gotta remember how to spell the word you're adding stuff onto, and like know how to modify it. Cause like again, you got conceive, conceivable, inconceivable, stuff like that. So it's like once you figure out the patterns, once you figure out how to do what to do, how to do it, it's like I know it so well to the point that I've gotten bored with the English language. To be honest. It's like I know how to do it. There are some words I haven't seen before. I'm gonna be honest there. But it's like once I see it once, I just memorize it. And it sucks, because like I want a challenge. And even though it feels like a challenge, it really, in the reality, it isn't. But it's like pressure that makes it feel like one. To me, anyway. Because it's like, I was shaking back the 6th grade spelling bee. Because it was me versus 2 8th graders. And after a bit, I started to calm down, but then I got proprietary and I lost. But it's like, if I can figure out how to shake the nerves of the situation, I'm like all set. Because it's almost like, with me 9 times out of 10, it's nerves that get me. Like when I'm playing Flash Revolution, I'm like AAA in a wicked hard song or something. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get it. But then it's like, wait, what if I don't? And then I end up getting a good at like the last note or some crap. That's all nerves with me. So it's like if you can shake the nerves of doing something, which is crap ton more easier said than done. Like, dear God. That's like exponentially more easier said than done. But if you can do it, good job, because you're gonna be all set for what's to come. Because like even now, it's like I'm getting better, but it's like speaking in front of a crowd, infinite nerves. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be as bad as it is, but it is how it feels to me. It was probably worded ungodly awful. Absurdly horribly. I can't even, oh my god. But yeah, it's like but yeah, if you can, going back to the thing, you could figure out the little puzzle pieces of the English language, how words work. Because, like, how I did it, I just, like, memorized it as I went. But, like, I looked back on it, and I found the patterns. Because, like, those prefixes, those suffixes, those pretty much all stay the same, no matter what word. There may be a few exceptions to that, but again, 9 times out of 10, you stick a suffix to a word, it's how it's supposed to be. Sometimes you may have to modify the root word a bit to make it fit better, or like to have it correct. But I can assure you, most if not all the time, you stick a suffix or a prefix to a word, and you let it as is. Especially prefixes, like, depending on what it is, if it's a prefix, chances are the word's gonna stay the same. Suffixes are a bit of a different matter, because ending letters and all that, but come to that when you get to it, is how I'd say it. I'm trying to think of new stuff to say without accidentally looping to other stuff. Right, Geography B is coming as well. That's like next week. No, that's like Thursday or Friday or something. Assuming we don't have a snow day again. I got out like before the, because we do the we did the class B, we did, then after that it's the house B, and then after that it's like the entire school Geography B. And then after that I think it's like state then national. I'm pretty sure. And dear God, I want to get to the state. Like, I want to at least make it to the state B. That's my goal. If I can make it to the state B, I'm happy. If I can make it to the national B, that's even better. Because, like, I think that's, like, on TV and stuff. And, like, you get flown there, like, free or something. It's amazing. Because I think it's in, like, Washington, D.C. or something. And I don't know what happens after the National B. I think you get prize money or something. I don't know if there's an International B. I highly doubt it. But if there is, I'd love that. Gotta be honest. But, yeah. Other than that, that's been it. As far as, like, stuff that's been happening goes. So, there should be some more uploads since I've got a bit of a backlog, and I've gotta work through that, but this has been Hopecaster. This has been FraggleCraft Prison. I hope you enjoyed. The Subaru Pop-Tire be with you, and I will see you in the next video, and it's been a while since I've been able to end a video properly. Bye-bye.